Look, the truth is that we can't just let go of shame or the pain that it actually causes, but we can definitely learn how to heal our heart chakra so that we can transform shame into wisdom, into energy for creation. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing here today. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back. Today, I'm really excited to be back and to be sharing with you a really powerful Kundalini yoga meditation to help balance out and heal your heart from the emotions of shame. Now, if you've been with me, especially this week, you all know that we just moved through this really powerful lunar eclipse in Taurus. Now, this meditation that we're going to be practicing here today is not necessarily just for lunar eclipses. However, the reason that we're going to be practicing it today is because this lunar eclipse specifically is bringing up a lot of shame in women. It is bringing up not only the shame that you are feeling from experiences that you've had in this lifetime, but also ancestral shame, all of the shame that your ancestors themselves were not able to process and were not able to heal from. And if you want to know more about that, then definitely go check out my last video so you can understand the essence of why we feel shame, why it is such a toxic, disruptive pattern that many of us inherit in our DNA, and more importantly, how to actually transcend it with this meditation. So go check out this last video that I just uploaded. Now, to overcome shame, one of the things we talked about is we have to get to the root cause and we have to work with what is compassion, right? And when we think about compassion, compassion is directly correlated to our heart. Our heart chakra is one of the many chakras that are energetic brains, you would call them, right? They're energetic zones in our body. When these energetic zones are not balanced or they're not functioning correctly, processing and moving energy through our system, which is emotions, that's what energy is. Emotions are energy in motion. When we don't process trauma, when we don't acknowledge the pain, when we deny it and numb it, then specific brain areas, specific chakra systems actually get blocked. And the heart is one of the fastest ones and one of the quickest ones to go completely shut down, especially as it relates to trauma, abuse, and toxic situations like toxic repeating relationships that we inherit many times in our DNA. And so what we do as yogis, those that meditate, is we have a holistic pathway to use breath, to use mantra, to basically unclog, to basically release the energy blockages that were put there because you were trying to protect yourself, right? A broken heart is a real thing. And when one has a broken heart, one sets up defenses to basically not live with an open heart anymore. And that is the program that needs to be thoroughly disrupted, because as you all know from my last video, we were talking about how in the age of Aquarius, those that are thriving, those that are successful, and what the Bible once said, which is the meek will inherit the earth, it's happening today. It's those that are able to live in their heart, those that are able to live with an open heart, that are being intuitively guided, that are living in joy and in compassion because they've sat with their own pain. And so what we do with this meditation, it's really, really powerful because it works specifically on the heart chakra. And it allows us to break through these blockages of emotions that have been stuck there for a very, very long time. This particular meditation balances out the heart chakra, which is very important because the heart chakra is literally the balance point of our energetic system, of the 3 lower chakras and the 3 upper chakras, 2 triangles, lower triangle and upper triangle. And when we're not balanced in the heart, we are either too much in the logical mind, or perhaps we're way too much also in the ethereal spiritual realm, and we're not grounded in our bodies, and we're not honoring the human incarnation either. That's not going to help you, right? So when we balance out this heart chakra, especially through this meditation, you're able to live in equanimity, in neutrality. That's the neutral mind. And it also opens up the potential for compassion, for humility, which are all emotions connected to a healthy working heart. And so in this meditation, what we're going to be doing is the mind becomes focused into the channel of the heart in the way that we're using the breath and how we're going to be actually using a specific mantra. And it is through this understanding, through this integration that comes from the heart, that then the mind can realize the concept of infinity is within us. When you realize that you're an infinite soul having this experience, all anxiety and attachments to the physical are released, which means you no longer have to feel like you have to protect yourself. And that's what a blocked heart chakra looks like. It's protection, defense, anger, right? Not the feelings of love and compassion. And so we'll be practicing this meditation today for 5 minutes to help you release yourself from these pains, from these shackles, from these blockages of energy. Now, it is recommended to start with 5 minutes. You can take the meditation up to 11 minutes, but especially if you're a beginner, do not go over 11 minutes because we're using breath. Breath is so powerful, and mantra, both to something very specific to the subconscious mind. They disrupt the pattern of thoughts that are continuing in the subconscious. So not only is it working through bringing oxygen and energy into the heart chakra through the breath, but now we're using sound frequency and breath to actually disrupt the thoughts that create the heart blockages. Because it starts with a thought. Even if you have a heart problem, physical heart problem, or you literally have a broken heart because you've been through some kind of breakup, it all started with an emotion. And so we deal with the emotion in order to actually heal the heart. No magic pills, nothing outside of you. You use your own voice and your own breath to do this. So let's go ahead and practice this meditation together for 5 minutes. We're going to start by tuning in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, which is the mantra we use and we chant 3 times to bring ourselves into the present moment, to allow ourselves to connect deeply with both heaven and earth. And I'll show you first how to practice the meditation so that as we move into it for the 5 minutes, we can just flow right in. So after we tune in with the Om Namo Gurudev Namo mantra, we're going to be sitting in an easy pose the entire time. You can also be sitting in a chair if you're in your office, if it's more also convenient for you, or perhaps even if you feel like you do have some back problems. And now what we're going to be doing is, as we're sitting, we're going to be closing our eyes the entire time. You can gaze up to the middle of the forehead while we do the meditation. There's no specific position of the eyes, but your eyes must be closed. Now, a mudra is the position that we put our hands in. And in this particular meditation, we're going to be placing our thumbs under the armpits, right at the sides. There is a specific nerve there that should be pressed. You can almost feel it. Like when you touch it, it feels even more sensitive. So you're going to be touching this area. If you can't locate it, if you don't sense it intuitively, then just put your thumbs in the middle of the armpit. And now your hands are going to be resting on your chest right at the front. And so it looks like this. And we're going to be sitting in easy pose the entire time. And you're going to be inhaling deeply through the mouth with the whistle. And as you listen to the whistle, I want you to mentally hear the sound so, S-O, so. And as you exhale, you're going to be exhaling through the nose and mentally hear the sound hung, hung, H-U-N-G. This mantra means I am that infinite. This is the level of neutrality we're attaining, we're reaching in order to bring balance and heal the heart chakra. And so it looks like this to show you before we begin. Eyes are going to be closed, spine is going to be nice and straight, hands are going to be on your chest, thumbs are going to be in the armpit. You're going to inhale, thinking to yourself, so. With the whistle, you'll hear the whistle, and then you're going to exhale, close your mouth, hung through your nose. And then you're going to repeat the sequence. Go at your own pace, make it rhythmic, make it flow, and surrender fully to the healing that is here upon you. So let's go ahead and begin by first bringing our hands into our heart space in prayer pose. closing our eyes. We'll take 3 deep inhales through the nose, exhale through the nose, and then I'll start us off with Om Namo Gurudev Namah. Let's begin. Inhale through your nose, please. Hold it in, hold it in. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And last time to begin, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. And exhale. Hat Guru Name, Chukat Guru Name, Sat Guru Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Hat Guru Name, Chukat Guru Name, Sat Guru Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Hat Guru Name, Chukat Guru Name, Sat Guru Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Inhale. Exhale. And now immediately come into the mudra, bringing your thumb underneath the armpit, allowing your palms then to rest on your chest. Arms are just sitting to the side of your body. Your eyes are closed. And now go ahead and begin with the inhale through the mouth, hearing that whistle, listening to the sound, soul, saying it to yourself. And then your exhale through the nose, mentally hearing the sound hum. Please begin. And now finish your last one, whistling as you inhale. Exhaling through the nose. Now with your hands still in the mudra, let's take a deep inhale through your nose and suspend the breath at the crown. Hold it in, compress the breath. Imagine the 1,000-petal lotus opening up right at the crown chakra. And exhale. Now with your hands still in the mudra, let's take a deep and bring your hands down. And be still for just a moment. And now let's end with bringing our hands back to prayer pose. We're going to end with one long Sat Nam, truth and identity, by taking a deep inhale, exhaling through the nose. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, Waheguru Vajjo Sat Nam. And you can open your eyes, honor yourself, please. And slowly come back to the room you're in, to your body temple. And this concludes the 5-minute heart chakra healing meditation. This is a very powerful meditation, especially if you are working through shame, not being able to release it, which ultimately is blocking you from truly living in sovereignty in all areas of your life, personal, business, spiritual. So practice this meditation, like I always say, to get the full effect. 40 days, a 40-day sadhana, daily spiritual practice of 5 minutes per day. And you can absolutely release the blockages that are holding you in old programming, toxic program that you no longer resonate with. Very powerful meditation. Please let me know in the comments what your experience was below. Please also let me know if you are completing a 40-day sadhana. We'd love to help you stay accountable for it. So make sure you let us know below in the comments. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being part of this community. Thank you so much for practicing with us. I'll be back, of course, next week with 2 more videos to assist you all on your journey of disrupting ancestral karmic patterns so you can step into your sovereignty in all areas of your life. And don't forget to check out this last video where you're going to learn a lot more about why the heart chakra is so connected to releasing shame, ancestral shame from ourselves and from our lineage. Be blessed, and I'll see you soon. Satnam.